You go to a 50th birthday party for a couple things, for worship music and for magic, okay? Everybody knows that. But them's be the rules on 50th birthday parties, all right? So right now we are going to invite our special, very honored guest onto the stage. Get on up here, Shalane! Come up here, Shalane! All right, Shalane, which galaxy did you get the stars from to make those pants?
I mean, just the local ones.
The local galaxies, yeah, the ones that are close by. 50th birthday party for Shalane. Make it loud for the special guest here. All right, when you turn 50, you just get to do whatever you want on your birthday. Is that fair? You get to do what you want. All right, so what she wanted to do, she wanted to have some magic, and followed by her getting roasted. That's her choice, all right? That's her choice. So she gets to do what she wants. Right now, we're going to welcome to the stage one of my friends, the very funny, the very talented, Mr. Ross Levine!
Oh, you can stay up here if you'd like to. No, please, actually, I'd like to have you for the first effect here if you'd like. Yes, please, come on. But it is yours. Shalane, correct? Shalane, if you could, just stand right here for me, please. Beautiful, right on the trapdoor. Now, Shalane, do you know how to shuffle cards well?
Not well.
Not well, but you can shuffle them. Please, give those a good mix. Yes, however you'd like.
Where's my sister? Do you remember using it? Oh, my sister's an expert.
Oh my God! Round of applause for Oh! We got an expert here, Shalane. Well, we'll see how well you can do, because I want to show you a classic of magic here. Because you did very well right there. You did the shuffle and the bridge. And I want to show you a trick called the Ace of Spades trick. Would you like to see the Ace of Spades? I don't know music, I only know magic. You can ask Jordan about the song. Now, Shalane, this is the classic Ace of Spades trick. It's a very simple trick. I just deal on the table, and whenever you feel like it, you say stop.
Yeah.
It's really, whenever you feel like it, you may say stop, Shalane. Right here. You're sure that this is the moment that you wanted to stop?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure.
You're not sure, but you did say it.
But I did say it.
And that, Shalane, is why we call this classic trick the Ace of Spades trick. It's an absolute classic of magic. Give a round of applause for Shalane here, please. Oh, we're not done with you yet. Not yet, Shalane. Because there's still a little more to the Ace of Spades trick. If she'd like to. Oh, I like how quickly you turned from absolutely to, oh, no. Oh my gosh, Shalane. I'm going to give these a fair mix. One more. And I want you to choose absolutely any card that you'd like. I'm going to go through them one at a time. You just place your finger on the back of any card that you'd like. On this side, yes, whichever one you want. That's the one. No funny moves. And that, my friends, is the Ace of Spades trick. I know, right? But we can go one step further, because maybe sleight of hand, right? The crowd says sleight of hand. But Shalane, we can go a step further than even that. With a fair mix and a shuffle, Shalane, would you like to deal these cards? Just take these in your hand. Perfect. And one at a time, just place them. One at a time. Oh, in a single pile. Just right here. Yeah. That's fine, I know. Well done. And any time that you'd like, you can just stop.
Keep going.
She's gonna go for the whole deck.
Okay.
You're happy there?
I'm watching.
I hope that you would be. You could have said stop on the 10 had you wanted to, correct, Shalane?
Yeah.
Now, had you wanted to, you also could have said stop on any of these cards, right? And you could have said stop on absolutely any of these cards, correct?
Yes.
Do you see the Ace of Spades anywhere here?
Close, but no.
You see the ace of clubs, correct?
Yes.
But Shalane, you dealt yourself. You stopped yourself anywhere that you wanted. Shalane, there's a reason that they call this the ace of spades trick. Would you go ahead and turn that card over? And that right there, that's why they call it the ace of spades. I think we're going to Vegas after this. We have a career here. Shalane, I want to do one last thing with you. Would that be okay? Beautiful. Shalane, I want to take a journey into our imagination here. I want to make it so that it's impossible for me to do any kind of sleight of hand. Just name any card that you'd like.
Out loud?
Out loud. I know it makes it easy.
Four of hearts.
The four of hearts. Now, to keep me honest, I want you to see that there's only one. Well, first of all, I want to make sure that the four of hearts is even in the deck. We have all the other fours. We have, there should be one four of hearts right here, correct? Now, Shalane, if you would, no other extra four of hearts or anything like that, correct? Not in the entire deck.
Yes.
Now, if you would, just sign your name across the face of that four of hearts.
This side?
Yes. Right in the blank space. Are you happy right there?
Sure.
Beautiful. Now, Shalane, I want you to take that four of hearts and flip it upside down, if you would. Beautiful. Now, Shalane, I want you to take any amount of cards that you'd like from the deck, cut it onto the table. Anywhere. Right there? Perfect. Put it on the table.
Ace of spades.
That's the ace of spades trick. No, but we can go one step further. Oh, you turn these upside down. That's fine. We want this to be the only upside down card at the spot that you named, right? That you just randomly cut to. Now comes the imagination. Because you could have named any card that you wanted. You could have named the fives, you could have named the sixes, you could have named anything. You named the four of hearts. But, no, look, it's written down. It's got your name on it. We can't forget. Look, we can reach in here and we can pull out the four of diamonds. We can take that four of diamonds and we can slide that in upside down. Right at the exact spot that you randomly cut to. Now, if you would just invisibly grab the four of spades.
Four of spades.
Yeah, invisibly from the deck.
Oh, like pretend.
Yeah. It's a journey into imagination. Look, turn it upside down and slide it into the deck. And make sure you do it exactly at the spot where you randomly cut to. That's important. Now there should be one last card, the four of clubs. Would anyone in the audience like to do this last one? Raise your hand. Anyone? Oh. I see. Oh yeah, Nicole, you can stay exactly where you are. It's even more amazing because you're going to invisibly grab the last four, the four of clubs from the deck. Invisibly, do it right now. Yes? Did you see it force pull into her hand? Now, turn it upside down and toss it invisibly into the exact spot that Shalane cut. Round of applause for Nicole. Now, Shalane, you just randomly named any card. The four of hearts. You just put that card somewhere in the deck. You cut it into the deck at any spot that you wanted. You turn that card upside down, and then we went into our imaginations. We turned the spades, diamonds, and clubs upside down at the exact spot that you cut to. Would it be incredible if those four cards were now upside down at the exact spot that you just cut to? That would be impossible. But if it were possible, it would look a little something like this. Would you say what you see right here?
Some cards that are turned upside down.
At the exact spot that you cut to. Not just any cards, but these are the four of clubs, the four of spades, the four of diamonds, and your signed four of hearts. Round of applause for Shalane. Oh, that's good. That's good. Shalane, you may go back down to your seat. Round of applause, big round of applause for Shalane. Now, since we're talking about sleight of hand, I do want to show you what fast sleight of hand looks like, and I want to convince you why you should never, ever gamble at a casino. And the reason is, I want you all to watch very closely. The 4 of clubs is going to go on the bottom. Fair? The 4 of spades is the one that's going to go on the top. Fair? So where's the 4 of clubs? On the bottom. And where is the 4 of spades?
On the top.
On the top, exactly. In a moment, this is where the sleight of hand comes in. I'm going to make them switch. It happens just like that. Did you see it switch? No. So what should be on the top?
4 of
Clubs, and on the bottom is 4 of spades. But I made them switch, and that's why the 4 of diamonds is on the top, the 4 of hearts is on the bottom, and over here is the clubs and the spades. I think that's worthy of a little bit of a round of applause right there. Thank you all so much. Oh my God. Shalane, could you, if you could, would you just help me for one more second?
Up there?
No, just at your seat.
Okay.
This is the easy part. I'm going to take these cards, I'm going to put them into the box, and I want you to hold on to those. Put them in your pocket, put them somewhere away, just anywhere that you prefer. Yeah, happy? Good. Now, for a little story. I want to tell you all about how I got started in magic. My grandpa actually got started in magic at my uncle's 10th birthday. He went to Disneyland with my mom and my uncle, and while they were all out riding all the rides with their little, e-ticket book or whatever they had back then, he would go into the magic shop. And that's where he got his very first trick. He became a member of the Magic Castle in Hollywood, brought me up in magic, and that's how I arrived here today. I became a member when I was 13. I remain a member to this day. And yeah, so this is the story part. The Disneyland Magic Shop got bought out by a company called Houdini Magic. And they had something very special that I wanted as a child. They had a set of genuine Houdini handcuffs. These were actual relics that Houdini himself used. And I would beg my mom every time I went, get me those Houdini handcuffs. I want a set of Houdini handcuffs. And every time she would say, Ross, those are genuine Houdini handcuffs. They cost $5,000. Literally. So I kept begging, she kept denying, I kept begging, she kept denying, until one Hanukkah, I came home, and underneath the Hanukkah tree was this bag. And inside of that bag was this. This is a set of replica Houdini handcuffs from the Houdini Historical Society. But they function just like the real deal. And I'd like to show you all exactly what they do. Would you like to see that right now? Yes. Beautiful. I need 2 strong gentlemen to come join me on the stage if 2 strong gentlemen would like to volunteer. Come on up, anybody? I'll wait.
What's wrong with strong?
Strong women, strong men, anybody? Perfect. We got Woody. Come on up. Where are you going from the table? Where are you going from? Perfect. Woody and, Markus. We were talking before the show. All right, Markus, can you inspect these? Make sure these are real. These are strong. These don't break. They don't pull. Nothing. Fair? And while Markus does that, Woody, correct?
Yeah.
Would you inspect these locks? Make sure these are genuine, cheap, straight from Home Depot master locks, but they are real, correct?
Got it. Yep.
They lock, they unlock. Exactly. But these are genuine, and they are actually from Home Depot. I bought them when I was 13, and I haven't stopped using them since. Now, Woody, Markus, I'm going to have you. These are genuinely replicas. You heard it from the man himself. Very good, Woody. I'm going to put my hands in this, and I would like you to take this lock, if you would. I'm so sorry. Markus, if you would, please take this lock and lock those 2 white chains together. Those 2 white chain links. Yes. I've sized it myself. If I go any more, my hands will fall asleep. Yep, lock it tight. Take the key and eat it. I'm kidding. Now, Woody, If you would. Just the same? The two, yeah, on those two, so I painted them white so that it's easy. I have this fitted by a tailor.
Got it. All right.
Perfect.
Just lock it.
Lock it, yes. And I will have you see that they are genuinely tight in a moment.
Okay, sure.
Beautiful, take that key, yes, and feed it to Markus. I'm kidding. But you can see, I cannot escape from there. I am actually trying, and it does not open.
Doesn't.
It is tight, correct? You're not lying, like actually check, that is tight on there.
Yeah.
And I cannot come up through there, right?
It's definitely tight, guys. Yeah.
Beautiful. Can you hold this side of this bag? This is just as Houdini used to perform. Markus, if you could, come on up on the stage and grab the other side of the bag. Just hold it nice and open. You can see there's no keys, nothing inside. They can see through, nothing in there. But in a moment, I'm going to attempt to escape from these impenetrable restraints. It's going to go into the bag, and in a moment, sorry, just a second, I just got to, I just have to, see, it's a truly incredible endeavor to try to go into the bag and escape from it. But it's going to happen, it's actually going to happen in a moment. You're going to see me escape from these restraints. And in fact, I'm going to go in, and I want you all to count down from 3, if you could. Just count down from 3, if you can. Not yet, because nothing's happened yet. In a moment, you're going to count down from 3, if you would. Is that everyone on board? All right, perfect. Are we ready? I'm going to go in, and on 3. 1, 2, wait. Shalane, it's your birthday. If you're in the front row, you really got to scream it out loud. Can you do that for me? Because I'm about to do something incredible. I'm about to escape from these in a second, and I need you really, really on it. Are you there? Start at 1? We'll start from 1, 2 to 3? Perfect, it'll happen. Everybody, starting on 1, 2, 3, and that is the trick that I got from my grandparents, just as we did it. Thank you all so much. Round of applause for Woody. Thank you for the keys. Round of applause for Markus. Thank you all so much for coming up.
I did. I don't know.
That's the grandson team.
Oh man. That's one of my favorites for a reason. Now, I'd like to perform for you a world famous miracle, something that really was one of the foundational reasons that I got into magic, even to begin with. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the world famous bucket trick. I'm sorry, that got absolutely no reaction from you. This is the world famous bucket trick. Would you like to say it? Yeah! To do this, I will need absolute silence. Absolute silence. The world famous bucket trick. Ta-da! I know, it's that's the world famous bucket trick. It's a little bit less popular than the world famous coin trick. That happens here. Hear that? That's a coin. That's a genuine silver dollar. But what's even more incredible is out here, there's a coin. That, as they say, is a genuine silver dollar. And over here, here, right there, we can get one more coin. That, as they say, is a genuine silver dollar. And Shalane, I think there's something in your nose right here. Would you mind? If you would, just like that. I'm so sorry, Shalane, I'm so sorry. Now, of course, that means over here, there should be 4 genuine silver dollars. 1, 2, 3, and 4 silver dollars. Of course, this bucket is also part of the magic. That's why if I shake, I can get one more coin to come through the bucket. If I go in through the side, you can see the moment that it just penetrates the side of that bucket. There's another coin right out here. We can just reach out and we can grab it just like that. And if we want to, we can take that coin and we can throw it. And get another. Nothing over here, but there's one more coin, of course. Floating out here in the ether is, well, that's just a whole bunch of coins out there in the ether. That leaves us with a massive pile of coins over here. You can see those are genuine coins. Everybody thinks they come to a magic show to see magic. No, they actually just want somebody to pull coins out of their ears. See, that's one over here. Jordan, over here behind your ear, we have another coin. Wait, one more over here behind your ear. That's one more coin. One more as well. Thank you, Todd, for bringing me to the show and for providing that coin. Over here, underneath this, this is one more coin. We have one over here and one last one behind my elbow. Ladies and gentlemen, the world famous bucket trick. That's my show for you all. Thank you all so much for coming out. Happy birthday, Shalane. I've been Robbie. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Alright, y'all. The moment that you've been waiting for, a roast/toast. Please welcome to the stage the one and the only Todd Doram.
Before,
Very, very scared.
before we get too far, give it up for the homeboy Rob. I don't know if you guys know what it's like to try to do comedy after worship and then a guy coming up and doing sorcery. But it's not exactly an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? Were you guys even watching what he just did? He just pulled like $30 from the thin air from people's ears. Like, where was this dude when I was getting gas earlier? You know what I mean? I had money behind my ear. I didn't even know that. Also, like coins like that, like they stopped making those things when those cars were built, like in the after World War II. Give it up for Shane, for Shalane one more time for her 50th. She asked me to do some comedy for her birthday. I said no problem under a couple conditions. She says, "What's those conditions?" Condition number one, I want some lights on stage. She's like, roughly how many lights? I'm like, I don't know, about 300-400 lights above me, behind me. She said, I can make that happen. She said, how do you want the place to be decorated? I don't know, I want it to be decorated like it'd be like a nursery that like the children of Hell's Angels grew up in. So I can make that happen, no problem. So give it up for Shalane for making that work. Love it. I have kind of like a challenging job tonight. I have to make fun of Shalane and then also go to church with her on Sunday. So things can get a little tricky, you know, when we're passing communion and she's looking at me in the corner of her eye. So laugh, but like not too hard. You know what I'm saying? No, I try to like ask for like a couple things that like I could make fun of, and she's like, no problem. She emails me a couple of those things, right? I look at the email, and then here, you want to hear the list of the things that she told me? She goes, okay, here's a little about me. I love Jesus, my family, love my cats Ruby and Lucky. I love going to bed early. I love working on my self-recovery. I love the beach, art, plants, and gardening. I'm conservative and I hate spiders. I'm like, Shalane, what do you expect me to do with that? Like, did you write a dating bio or something for me to roast tonight? And then she adds at the very end, she's like, here's things that I don't like. She's like, I don't like baths or pools that too many people are swimming in. I'm like, when are you in a scenario where there's too many people bathing with you?
Pools, you know, people's houses, they all get in the pool and have like too many people,
Yeah.
It's people soup.
Yeah, we're familiar, Shalane. Shalane is friends with people who have pools is what she wanted you to know right there. She has wealthy friends, and if you're in this room, I want to be invited over. I don't care who's peeing in it. I don't care. I haven't swam in a long time, okay? And it gets hot in the summertime these days. Good thing I know her son, Woodrow. So Woodrow hooked me up with some insights, you know? Yeah. Shalane named her son Woodrow, hoping that he would either turn out to be a U.S. president or like a Disney animated Pixar character. And he ended up being a, what? What do you do again? Yeah, exactly. He's like 19 wearing Hawaiian shirts all the time. I think you can do the math on what he does. I asked Woodrow for some dirt on Shalane, and he said, listen, she's a great lady. She's hard to roast because she's loving and caring. She doesn't have too much attitude. That's what her son wrote. She doesn't have too much attitude. She's okay at cooking, and that she cooks okay at cooking. She cooks once a week, so I can't complain. I'm like, bro, what do you think she is? Like an Airbnb review? How do you think it works between sons and mothers? Sometime Woodrow helps out with Atomic Coffee sales. Good for Atomic Coffee. Awesome. And then like, you know, he'll help her out, or like sometimes Shalane will go out and help out, and then she'll come home, and then he's like, and sometimes when she's out with Atomic Coffee, she comes back and she complains about the customers when she gets home. I'm like, bro, what do you think living with someone is? Like, the whole point of living with someone is like, you can openly complain about every other thing in your life right to them the second you walk home. That's how this works, dude. They serve Atomic Coffee at Kings Harbor Church. Who's been to Kings Harbor Church before? Anybody? Yeah. Big shout to Kings Harbor. Atomic Coffee, they're in the community. They really are. They're out serving coffee everywhere. Kings Harbor, the Lawndale tree lighting ceremony, Maricosta cheer competitions, and sober picnics. All right, that's a lot of stuff. And it dawned on me that I have a lot in common with Atomic Coffee in that both of us are still in our open mic era of like doing what we're supposed to do. Like those are, what the list I just mentioned of Atomic Coffee is not your traditional coffee house, you know what I'm saying? Like they're out at the sober picnic and I'm here in a motorcycle garage doing coffee. The two of us have a lot in common. And that joke was mostly for me and it was funny to me, so that's fine. You think I care about winning them all here tonight? Nicole also gave me some ammo. Where's Nicole?
Sister.
Where's Nicole? There she is. She's hiding behind the Christmas tree. Give it up for Nicole. Yeah. So she writes, yeah, no problem. Here's some information. She goes, we all love Jesus, absolutely, but we have our quirks and faults. I'm like, oh, really, Nicole? You guys are the only two that have your quirks and faults? She's like, okay, growing up, I'm best friends with Shalane now. I was best friends with Shalane growing up. We would tell each other secrets, insights about crushes. And there was a point where Shalane knew that she could not beat Nicole up at all. So she would just do sneaky stuff to get back at her, like, I don't know, hit on her boyfriends, start to like hold their hands in public, and then ditch them 2 days later. You know. Yeah. She listed like four dudes where this happened. And then like it was like very detailed information, and like the whole time I'm reading it, I'm going like, are you guys actually good? Like, did you resolve this information, these conflicts? She said every time she snuck out, that like Shalane would never cover for her, and she emphasized like ... ever. And she goes, one time she snuck out and Shalane used a stuffed animal monkey for her replacement, which did not go over well. Because when her father found out that Nicole, Shalane, and the monkey got a 2-hour lecture on why sneaking out's bad, and I'm like, what did the monkey do? Why was the monkey dragged into this? You know what I'm saying? Like, also has like your father ever seen Jumanji? Like there are consequences to stuff like this. But she got her back. Shalane stabbed her in the leg with a pencil, so she got lead poisoning from that. So give it up for lead poisoning. Well done. I mean, we've all stabbed our sibling in the leg with a pencil, right? We've all been there. So that's fun. Dad's here. She just writes, and my dad can't stand cats. Like, what did cats do to your dad? If you're curious, I'm not going to be talking trash about her dad at all, because he was apparently a 7th degree black belt in Tang Soon, which sounds scary, but everybody in this room knows that's completely made up martial art. Tang Soon? Tang Soon sounds like a juice that you have to make at like a huge like reception hall. You need the Tang Soon, and that's a funny joke that It's just a traditionally, objectively funny joke. He mentioned, he gave a little more dirt in that he mentioned that Shalane's one of her favorite rap songs was Colors by Ice-T. And right now we're going to pause and have Shalane come to the stage and just explain that, just unpack that for us a little bit. Why Colors by Ice-T was your jam? Never mind. He did verify the story about catching them sneaking out. And what they snuck out to do was they snuck out to watch the cult classic Little Shop of Horrors at the Palomino Theater in Encinitas, which is quite wholesome of all sneaking out activities, if you know what I'm saying. So there's my version of the roast, but here's the beauty part. We got other people, so I'm going to facilitate that. The first up is Shalane's daughter, Shane. Give it up for Shane. Come on up, Shane. Where is Shane? Is she here? All right. So the cool thing about what I did earlier is I let everybody know the order, the timing, all of that. And then when I introduced Shane, and I've never met her, she's outside having an espresso or two, or just kind of playing with the squirrels. So I'm going to make up some stuff about Shane while she's walking the stage. Shane, it's your time, sweetheart. Yeah. If you need her information, you guys, her social security number is 57382. Shane, are you surprised that you're up right now? Is Shane here? You're up. You ready? Woo! Shane. You're not. Did you say we're not? Are you not?
She's right here.
All right, she's having a hard time, so we're gonna let Shane just kind of hang tight for a second. Now here's the beauty part. Shalane's husband is here. Sean, are you here? Sean. Yeah, there we go. The chant's working. So far, you guys, the roast section of the night going off without a hitch. Really feels good in my. Really feels good. What do you guys want to talk about? Do you guys been watching Tiger King or? All right, now Sean, is Sean coming? We are at the roast section of the night. So just as a reminder, Markus, are you here? Is Markus here?
Making 100%.
Yeah, he's here. We're gonna give it up for Markus. He's gonna open us up while we wait for everybody else. Make it up for Markus, everybody.
Am I allowed 2 minutes?
Whatever you want.
Okay, because I have a minor, a +2 and a +2.
Okay. Yeah, you do what you gotta do.
Times 2.
Yeah.
Take care, Mom. Is this too loud?
No.
So I'm the dad, and Shalane, Nicole. Excuse me. Wife, giving me instructions. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this short, or shorter, abbreviated version. So this all started, I want to talk to you about share with you my camping trip plans. This is when Shalane was 17. Nicole, of course, was then 16. And I was going to take off a 3-day weekend camping. And my failure was to let them know. And but I made all appropriate preparations. I told them all the do's and don'ts, and don'ts, and don'ts, and don'ts. And so I had everything all prepared. I actually had to barricade my bedroom with screws like these and 3/4-inch plywood. Remember that? So I'm going to tell you about the time when I had to return the next day, the next morning, because I needed something really important. I saw one of these taken out about this far. I think they gave up. Anyways, when I returned right in the middle of the cleanup effort, And so the don'ts, that was it was the first, second, and third don't. And it was violated. So they were cleaning up. The effort was to clean up. And among the cleanup efforts, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but they left some evidence behind.
Where's Linda?
So
Oh my God.
unopened. There's still the contents this one has about a third.
I know.
This is the one that is the most full.
You were feisty.
So I tried to confiscate the 20 Melinda.
She ran away. She ran.
Oh, she ran. I wanted to ask confirmation, was it a 24 pack? Because there were only about 6 cans that were unaccounted for. So I confiscated the remainders, and Shalane demanded them back. She said, "That's my beer." And I said, "That's fine. I'm not going to deny you for that. I'll return it to you when you're of age." So I'm a guy who kind of hangs on to things. I've got all their records. I've got all their report cards from the beginning of schools. I even have their birth certificates. No, I gave your birth certificate back to you. Huh? So, anyways, I probably had about a 18 pack, and I stowed it away, and on her 21st birthday, I gave it back to her as a birthday present. And, but for some reason, she didn't take 3 of them. So I want to make sure that I made good on that on her 50th birthday. So there we have it. So, but I don't want that to be the end of the story. Shalane, just like you know, she's Shalane, and I respect and love and admire her attributes, which we all see is love, joy, peace, along with me, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control. Against such there is no law. So thank you very much for the mic time.
Amazing. One time for Markus here, everybody. Amazing job. That is
The original name, Tang Sudo. The new name since 1995. Subato.
I don't know if you know what it's like to be corrected on a martial art with a guy that's close to your jugular, but it's a little intimidating. Tong Su Do, everybody. Give it up for Markus one more time. That was an unbelievable presentation, because what I just saw, what you just watched, is a man who held 3 beers for 33 years. He held on to 3 beers for 33 years without holding a grudge on the situation, and then wrapped up the story with scripture. You guys, did you see? Do you know how impossible that is? A man of much discipline. All right, is Sean here? Is Sean ready? Sean's here. Sean's ready. One time for the husband of Shalane. Please make it loud for Sean.
I have really nothing to roast my wife on. I mean, I'm with her 24/7, so I roast her pretty much constantly. So, did anyone, you know what, I don't think anyone commented on my wife sneezing, but the thing is, like, she will sneeze so loud, and this is when we're alone, right? Until, like, it's like, ah! You know, like, it's just crazy. And it's like, bless you, I think, I don't know. But when we are in a crowded area, it's usually when she sneezes, it's like, achoo. You know, it's just for me. It's just for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if any of you encounter Shalane when she runs into a tiny little spider, but in her eyes are always giant spiders. And but yeah, if you are around her, or if you're ever by our house and you hear a blood-curdling scream, it's probably Shalane screaming at a little tiny spider. But yeah, if they're outside, she's cool, but if they're indoors, they must die. But anyway, that is my roast. Thank you.
Give it for Markus, everybody. Sean, you know what? You guys relax, okay? Take it easy. Markus, Sean, you know. All right. Shalane is dressed like she's on her way to like the Oscars, and you know what I mean? And Sean came up here dressed like he sells newspapers to snowboarders. Which is just a funny joke. Don't awe me. This is a roast, okay? Don't you awe me. All right, who's up next? We got Robbie. I think we got Robbie in the building. Robbie! Give it up for Robbie!
Hey, thanks, Todd. Apparently there was a list of what to pull from, jokes to pull from. I'd just like to thank Todd for hitting on every freaking one of them. That's great. Yeah. Because that kind of left me with this thing. I'm like, well, when the MC bogues the whole list of things to roast, what do? Well, you roast the MC. And what's brutal about getting roasted, Shalane, it's one thing to get roasted, but another thing, next level, to get roasted by a guy with a man bun. That's how they say. That's from our homie Sean. Anyway, so I get this call from Joe today, or a text, and hey, guess what? I added you to the list, and you're gonna roast Shalane. And I'm like, what? Like, I mean, I don't know what you guys, but like, what kind of podcasts but your definition of a roast so far is kind of like, G rating. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what am I gonna say? Like, what am I gonna come up with? Because we all think we're funny guys. Or, hey, I can do that comedy thing, and you get up here and you go, you know what I was? Yeah. There's drinks in the back, like that kind of thing. So, but what I'm thinking about, I'm going, what am I gonna go on about? I mean, Shalane, she's always nice. I come to her house. She's welcoming, hospitable. Lets me mumble my stupid little punk rock jingles in her front room with Sean on the guitar. Like, what am I really gonna say? And then I thought, like, well, there's always the Jesus thing. I can go there, right? But do I really want to go to the Jesus thing at Christmas when you're still trying to climb out of the wreckage of your past, so to speak? So the answer is no. And oh, are you texting me your jokes, Joe? Yeah, Joe didn't want to come up. So here, let me read one of her jokes. I think, let me see. Bookmark, why Jesus? Okay, that just go back to that. But, so this is Joe's joke. I don't know if this is gonna fly, Joe. Two sodomites go into a massage parlor. Oh, okay, all right. You know the joke about the guy and he's on the roof and it's flooding? No, I'm not going to tell you. But anyway, that's not one of her jokes. But so I'm thinking like, going back to the bookmark. So, you know, like Shalane and how am I going to roast her? And then, you know, worship and Jesus and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, well, think about it. I mean, what were her choices? Either find everlasting salvation in the Lord and a pathway to freedom, right? I put these in layman's terms, or listen to Sean's. Well, let's just face it. I mean, you need Jesus when you marry Sean. That's just the, you know. So run with the Lord, or listen to his 17 bands and become some kind of, high school shooter guy. You know, but so, anyways, I don't know if this is funny, but I'm just really proud of myself that I remembered half the stuff I was gonna say. Joe had, I want to say it's an honor and a privilege to be here. I sincerely, I love you guys, and I'm super grateful to be involved musically with Sean and get to know you more and more. And if you're 50 and I'm 60, it's all house money, and I think we're doing just fine. You know what I mean? So, happy birthday, and Joe, are you coming up? I gotta read your jokes? Okay, all right. You want me to read her jokes? It's probably a goodest time than any to tell the one thing about Joe. She never learned how to read. Why? No kidding. Okay, Shalane roast. Welcome everyone to celebrate Shalane's 50th birthday. It's all a ploy to get Shalane to save our souls. So don't feel honored for being invited. She knows you're a piece of shit, and she's trying to help you on her road to salvation. What? Okay, now I know why you want me to read these jokes. What makes... Wait, oh God. Okay, you sure you don't want John Ransom to read this joke? What makes me more Christian is hanging with Shalane or voting for Trump. Huh. Crowd pleaser, I would say both. Like I said, the whole comedian thing is a great idea in your head until you get up here, and then it's like, I'll end with this. As far as thinking I'm funny, I know I'm not, but I just tell you this, like, I got sober, and at 6 months sober, I thought, no, I got sober a long time ago, but I'm saying at the time, I thought that there would be some kind of ticker tape parade thrown for me, because I had blessed the world with doing something I should have never done in the first place, right? So I've got 6 months sober, and I've got all my chips, you know, I'm all proud and everything. I got all my chips on this thing, and I'm playing in this band Rhythm Track, and we play this raging show, a lot of people there, packed and all this kind of stuff. And so I bring it upon myself, and I'm gonna bless the crowd and make this major announcement. And so I say to the crowd, I say, you know, due to my higher power and some friends and family, I just took 6 months sober. And I'm expecting in my head it to go, you're number one. You know, I'm expecting just like, and it went like this. I got 6 months sober. And it was just crickets. There were two things that were said. The first thing was, from a distance, about time! And then this other guy goes, you need that shit! That's what I got. So, thanks for the time. I mean to bog the comedic sleeve here, but why are we here again? We're doing it? La Panita's playing, right? Oh, no. Oh, happy birthday. Okay, cool.
Give it up for Robbie for taking a break on working on cars and coming up here and doing this. Give it up for Robbie. Robbie, that was really funny, man. Well done. Have you ever done stand-up before? You could. I'm telling you, you could. You could.
You watch me sing, it's way funnier.
Say what? Great. All right, Nicole is, that's a no? Okay, all right. All right, you guys, we're going to get our closer. We're getting our closer here. The big dog, Woodrow!
Hey, hello everyone! Woo! Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Mom. You are the best. Yeah, she gave me such a hard task. Dude, I love you so much. You are such a sweet person in my life. It's gonna be super hard to roast you. Yeah. Everyone did great. Oh my gosh. Alright. So yeah, let's just get started. Alrighty. Yeah, super. So yeah, my mom just took on this health thing recently. I would respect it, but I don't that much because I have to suffer the consequences, honestly. Yeah, she is like half vegan. So it's like a big part of my life now, yeah. Just like, you know, forced on me, like some other things, but I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah, she is half vegan. That being said, every night she cooks, like Todd mentioned earlier, we have a meal at least once a week, and it is vegan. It is arugula, all right? We have arugula every night. Yeah, and I just had to roast you for that because I don't like it, Mom. I don't like it. Nah, like quinoa, arugula, I mean, come on, please. And then, get this. She goes on dates with Sean out to Brogino's and gets the big stuff. She's half vegan, guys. Half vegan. I'm hating it, Mom. I'm hating it so much. Jeez Louise. Cut it out. Cut it out. Not cool.
I'm 50.
I know you're 50. I know. Yeah. You look great for 50, by the way. Yeah! Someone had to say it. Someone had to say it. All right. Yeah, what else? Yeah, her and Sean. Dude, so, yeah, with excluding me with the dinner dates every once in a while, getting jealous, get this. When did my mom start traveling? When did that happen? Right? No, seriously. She and Sean have been on this journey, and I'm so glad for them. They've been to Europe, or they went to, what, Spain, Greece, Costa Rica? Yeah. You need a passport for those places, but still, Mom, where's the invite? I'm upset. I'm a struggling boy right now, and I need my mom to take me places. Yeah, a little upsetting. I feel excluded. Sean's the favorite right now, and you know, just, if someone wants to, you know, take me under their wing, like, you know, have a talk or something. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Yeah, no, I mean, I was her OG travel buddy. I don't know why she forgot that. Yeah, like, all the time. We used to take, you know, lots of trips on the number 3 bus all day. Yeah, plenty. We go way back. Number 3, you know, and yeah, I feel pretty honored because, you know, not many people get to say my mom didn't have a car back in the day. Yeah, who can say that? I don't know. If you're out there, hey, we're homies, we're friends. But yeah, for now, like, whose mom didn't have a car? Not mine. We were without a car for like, I don't know. She better. No, just kidding. It's a roast, guys. I love her. Yeah. No, but seriously, I know she's super happy. It's her 50th, guys. Give it up, 50, 55. Oh, this is huge. We don't know. Yeah, 100 is coming soon, guys. This is gonna be a reunion. Everyone here expecting to see you at the 100. But yeah, I feel like she's been waiting for this her whole life. Honestly. No, I'm serious because she You know what she does? She she makes cupcakes every week or every month. Every month she makes cupcakes, and you know, like a grandma, right? 50, pretty old over here. So she makes cupcakes every month, different flavors. It's amazing. I love it, but you know, grandma stuff. And then yeah, she's been sewing for forever, right? Was that one of your hobbies? Sewing? Yeah. She sews, and you know, she's just been waiting. I kind of messed that one up. But yeah, she's just been waiting to be 50 her whole life. I mean, she's an old person at heart. That's all I'm getting at. She's wearing a sweater, guys. Come on. Like, we all know. The sparkly pants honestly throw it off because, you know, young and great. And then 50 up here with the sweater. Anyways, yeah. You guys remember Imperfect Stitches? That was cute. That was cute. Total Sewer, exactly. Way back. What else do I have? Oh, say it again. Sally O'Malley. Do you guys know what that is? I don't. Oh, okay. Woo, going there later. Okay. Yeah, I have one more joke, one final joke. Okay, let me see. Shane didn't want to come up here. Shout out to Shane, guys. You heard her name earlier. Shaney, I'm giving her the creds, but we both have it. Tattoos. Mom has tattoos. She always has them covered. You wouldn't know. She's a sweet lady. But yeah, when me and Shane got tattoos, she was not so down. So we come home and she's like, not really down for it, and she just looks like, well, you're not gonna like it when you're old and wrinkly. Like, you're not gonna look good. You're gonna look in the mirror and just not like it at all. Like, hate it. And to that, I was like, you know, you would know. You're 50. Yeah. No, I'm just playing around. My mom's the best thing ever. Greatest thing in my life. Love her. You know, I'm bad at giving compliments, but you know, top tier right here. Top tier woman. Value right here. Value. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And thank Shalane for her 50th. She did this. Yep. Woo!
More time for Woodrow. That was an incredible job. Woodrow mentioned that his mom is 50, probably like 35 times. And I think he's just like utterly dumbfounded that other people have different ages, because I don't know if he knows how old he is. Like, he looks like he could be like 16 or 35. Like, he just has no idea. He just walks around the world thinking that everybody's that age also. Who wants to hear the final word from the guest of honor? Yeah!
I just want to start by saying, all lies. Anything that you heard that was not favorable towards me, don't believe it. It's not the truth. But seriously though, spiders, yes, I agree with that whole thing, but the sneezes, no. I sneeze, you know, it's uncontrollable. I can't control how I sneeze, and it's a natural, it's a reflex. So it's not like I choose to yell and sneeze. It just, that's how it happens, and I'm so sorry that I disturb people. I'm so sorry. And as far as like the bus riding goes, you're welcome. Because for a long time, single mom, and we got around, you know what I mean? And now you can appreciate when you don't have to ride the bus, because you know something, I am forever grateful to be to the Lord, to be where I am in life, and to be raising such beautiful, lovely children, have such a wonderful husband, and such amazing friends. Everyone in this room right now, like, I just love you from the deepest bottom of my heart, and thank you so much for being here to celebrate me. And I'm sorry that I'm getting a little teary, but
we love you.
I love you guys so
much. One more time for Shalane, everybody. All right. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I've been Todd Doram. Thank you so much for having me. Happy birthday, Shalane. And to everybody who spoke, give it up for them one more time. You guys have a great rest of your night.